I met her in the context that she had just organized the conversion of the Bain Apartments Cooperative, all I think 260 units of it. Still today one of the largest acquisition rehab projects in the co-op housing sector across the country. And I'd heard from other people that Alexandra was a dynamo, but when I finally met her, I couldn't believe it. She was just like a small person. She was 18 years old at the time apparently, but she looked to me like she was 15 years old. And that was when we first met each other. She showed the same determination at that time as she has up until today. Her leadership has been instrumental in the development of the co-op housing sector in Canada and also around the world.
I felt like a special connection. And I'm sure a lot of people will say that of Alexandra because she is very special when you meet her at first. She is no nonsense.
She is the one person in the entire movement in whom I would have most confidence when it comes to taking an idea, analyzing it, breaking it down into pieces, figuring out how to operationalize it, and then having it move forward into reality and achieving superb level of functionality and expertise. She's the person who can really make it happen. If you need something done, she's a person to go to for our movement.
The engineering of organizing an association or anything, she is a genius in simplicity. And I think anyone who knows Alexandra will be able to say something like that about her.
Et la première rencontre qu'on avait eue, c'était dans un long corridor où elle s'en venait d'un côté et moi je m'en venais de l'autre. Et on était les deux seuls dans le corridor. Et tout à l'heure, elle racontait qu'elle était tellement timide. Alors, tu sais, je la voyais littéralement fondre devant moi. Puis elle approchait, puis se disait, là, tu sais, qu'est-ce que je vais dire à ce monsieur-là? Enfin, pas ce monsieur, parce qu'on est relativement du même âge, mais je sentais toute la gêne de cette rencontre-là. Alors ça, c'est... déjà, on travaillait ensemble, tous les deux, depuis un bon moment. Mais c'était une des premières rencontres où on avait à être seuls l'un avec l'autre, sans un prétexte précis, là, comme une rencontre, une réunion.
I had the opportunity to apply for a job working in a housing cooperative that paid considerably more than my little co-op job that I had currently did. So I applied for it, and I was one of not a great many candidates, but I was the best qualified. So I didn't find out this myself, but I learned from somebody else that Alexandra had gone to someone and said, we have to tell Maggie to withdraw her application for this job. She's doing perfectly well where she is. We need her, work as a volunteer, so she can do without making more money for a while.
It's a distinct pleasure, Alexandra, to be congratulating you on being awarded this Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Medal. It's a very well-earned tribute. You spent a lifetime in the service of your community through your work in service of housing cooperatives and the broader cooperative movement, both in Canada and worldwide. Alexandra, you're a true leader. Your many achievements demonstrate that. Her resume is extensive indeed and speaks to a life in service of others, both through her professional leadership positions and through her extensive involvement at the highest levels of cooperative governance, nationally and internationally. She's been busy indeed. But when her personal assistance is called upon in her community, Alexandra has always found the time to offer help and advice. Her sense of duty to her community would permit nothing less. My own association with Alexandra stems from my professional involvement with her in co-op housing over the last 20 years. During that time, I've come to know and admire her dedication, her perseverance, and her courage. And I value her as a close neighborhood in Sandy Hill. We live on the same street. Alexandra, you're eminently worthy of this award, and I congratulate you on being chosen for it.
This is a message from Myrna Bentley, an agency director from Saskatchewan. I'm so pleased that your lifelong and numerous contributions to Canadians and their communities, both cooperative and non, are being recognized in this prestigious manner. I'm honored to be a colleague and a friend. Take full measure of this honor and embrace it. You are a very special woman and leader. Sincere congratulations.
Her dedication, her skill, her kindness, and honesty have always stood to the fore for me in the values she brings to achieving a better place for people other people than herself in the world.
You always paid attention to the details and wanted to get things right. I think anybody who works here. This recognition underlines the excellence of your work and the depth of your contribution. It provides an opportunity to stop and reflect on how far you have come along the way. I will be toasting you on December 4th. And the next one is from Frank Lowry. Alexandra typifies cooperative values and cooperative ethos. She is an established leader in the sector and has given many years of her life to the cause. She has exceptional ability, which she uses to help guide our organization, the Cooperators Group Limited. I wish Alexandra great success and particularly congratulate her on this award. Alex may be a lot younger than the Queen, but they have remarkably similar hair.
The fact that you're getting it today is based strictly on your merit, because based on merit, my committee recommended 25 award that I awarded to 25 people, and I accepted entirely their recommendation. So it's not based on any preferences, although in your case I would have. But it makes me tremendously happy as the Liberal advocate for cooperatives to award at least one of these medals to someone in the cooperative world, and for the wonderful work that you have and continue to do for cooperatives writ large in a cooperative manner.
For her to be recognized as she was today, and I'm sure she'll be around for a long time, it was a long overdue.
It's difficult to criticize the Queen, and it's sometimes difficult to criticize Alexandra. I thank her for her dedication, and I thank those who chose to honor her for so doing. I think we're all better for it. Congratulations, Alexandra.